Let's talk about taxes. Hi, welcome to the Living in the Woodlands and Surrounding Areas YouTube channel. I'm Cheryl Vecchio, your host. And today we are talking about taxes, not only of taxes in the Woodlands, but to really taxes in the state of Texas, just in case you are moving here from another state. Now, if you are moving here from somewhere else in Texas, this information is going to be useful to you, but I bet you know some of it already. First of all, there are no state income taxes here in Texas. It's one of the things that we love the most about being Texan. Our tax revenue is realized through sales tax and property tax. Today, we're talking primarily about property taxes. Here in Texas and the Woodlands, there is no one size fits all for taxes. Where you live dictates who you pay taxes to and what that tax amount is. Taxes are collected through the tax assessor's office for the county that you live in. So if you're moving here to the Woodlands, your taxes will either be collected and assessed by the Montgomery County Tax Assessor's Office or the Harris County Tax Assessor's Office. It's important to note in this conversation that we are a non-disclosure state. And what that means is the county nor the state can require that you tell them what you paid for your home. It is up to the tax assessor's office to assess the value of your home with the information that they have at hand. That's why the tax value is sometimes different than the market value of your home. More about this later. Now, other than the county, there are other entities that assess taxes. Remember, the county just collects all these taxes, and there are many factors in who you pay taxes to. For example, if you live in an area that has a water district like the Woodlands, you'll be assessed a water district tax, as opposed to if you lived in an area like the city of Houston, where the city would provide your water. Here in the Woodlands, we have 10 water districts. And by the way, a water district is another word for MUD, which stands for Municipal Utility District. Each of our water districts assesses a different tax. So when you live within the Woodlands, your taxes can be a little bit different than from one area of the Woodlands to another area of the Woodlands. Another entity that assesses a tax is the flood control. In Montgomery County, in the Woodlands proper, it's San Jacinto River Authority, and in Harris County, it's Harris County Flood District. Also, each school district assesses a tax, and those taxes vary school district by school district. So if you live in the Woodlands proper and your children are going to go to Conroe School District, the taxes are much different than if you live in the Woodlands Creekside and your children are going to go to Tomball School District. Other entities that assess taxes and are included in your tax bill include Montgomery County Hospital District, Lone Star College System, and the Woodlands Township. If you live on the creek side in Harris County, other entities that would collect taxes would be Harris County Emergency Services, Harris County Hospital District, Lone Star College System, and the Port of Houston Authority. The largest percentage of your taxes is usually the water district that you live in and the school district that you live in. Our taxes in this area range from 1.8% to 3.7%. If you just look at the Woodlands itself, property taxes range from 1.8% to 2.7% of our tax valuation. When you get into higher property tax ranges, that's usually in newer communities that surround the Woodlands. You'll find that the water district taxes are much higher in a brand new community because they include development costs and infrastructure costs. As those costs are paid off, that percentage of valuation goes down over time. That's why the Woodlands has lower taxes, because those water district taxes are so much lower in developed communities like the Woodlands than they are in new communities. There are also exemptions to lower your taxes. The most common is a homestead exemption. This is an exemption that you can apply for once you have changed your driver's license to your new address. You can go out to the county tax assessor's office, and if you're using your home as a primary residence, then you qualify for a homestead exemption. Homestead exemptions usually lower your taxes between 10 to 15%. If you're also over the age of 65, you can add a senior exemption to that, and the senior exemption can be on top of your homestead exemption. Now, my favorite exemption in Texas is for disabled veterans. We are a veteran-friendly state, and there is a sliding scale of exemptions for disabled veterans, starting at 10%, going all the way up to 100% exemption for a veteran who has a 100% disabled rating. Also, for more information on exemptions, please refer to the tax assessor's website. We'll leave those links for you in the comments below. Let's get back to that tax value versus market value. Remember, you do not have to disclose to the county what you paid for your home. When you purchase a new home, you will get a mailer from them requesting this information. You do not need to provide it. It is up to the county to figure out the amount they should value your home for the purpose of assessing taxes. They can, from time to time, reevaluate that home value and charge you additional taxes because your home value has increased. If your tax value happens to be more than what you paid for the house, or you think the tax value is unfairly assessed, there is a process for you to go to the tax assessor's website and contest your taxes. So be sure to check that and the process and timeline for that. But if your tax assessment is lower than what you paid for your home, or less than what you think your home is valued for from a market perspective, you do not have to disclose that to them. The county can reevaluate your home for tax purposes. When they do that, they cannot raise the value more than 10%. And that's how, over time, our tax value can be so much less than our market value. Now, when you're shopping for a new home, MLS data will have information about last year's tax amount and the percentage assessed for your home and your neighborhood. For information about market value or help understanding what taxes you will be expected to pay when you purchase a home here, please reach out to us. As your trusted real estate advisor, we're happy to help you with those things. Also, if you found this video helpful, please like the video. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. We publish a new video about the Woodlands and surrounding areas every week, and we would love to have you join us. You can also subscribe to our weekly newsletter. We don't share your information with anyone. We simply send you a weekly newsletter about the Woodlands and local events and what it's like to live here. Also, on our webpage, we have a web page that is the passport to the Woodlands that has similar information, pertinent information about the township itself, local entertainment, restaurants, and events. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.